it's Miss Mika here. I'm really excited for our first art activity. We are going to be creating mystery drawings. So this is a really fun game, this drawing game. You need a piece of paper and a pencil, okay? It doesn't matter what kind of pencil, but a lead pencil. And I'm going to give you some clues as to how we play the game. What we're going to do is you can't see my paper, you'll just see me. And you're going to work with me live in this video. So have your paper and your pencil ready. Is it ready? I hope it's ready. You can pause the video, go and get it, come back. Okay, I think you're ready. So I'm going to give you some clues as to what I'm drawing. And as I tell you what I'm drawing, you have to try and draw the same thing as me. And then at the end, we will reveal what my drawing looks like, and you can see if your drawing looks like mine. So I better be really good with my instructions. So what we'll do is I'll give you some clues to start with. We're going to turn this into a card because we're on a Christmas card theme today. So let's just start by taking our A4 piece of paper and folding it in half so we get this kind of card shape. So we can do that together. And I think it's really important to line up the edges. You don't want a card that looks like that. You know, like off edges. So really find those edges, line it up, fold it carefully. I like to do this on the table, so I just make some little folds. It's all lined up corner to corner, not too hard. If it's a little bit, I say skew-if, a little bit off, that's okay. But then once you fold it, make a nice clean edge, and then voila, you have a little card, okay? So we're going to do the first drawing challenge on this card, on the front. So I guess this would be the front of my card where I would open it up, so on the front. So I'm going to put that on my table, you can't see now, and I will give you a hint. We'll be drawing something full page, not small in the middle, but full page. If it's not perfect, it doesn't matter, let's have some fun. Are you ready? So take your pencil. Okay, you're drawing what I am drawing, so I'm going to describe to you. First of all, we are going to have a large Christmas tree on the front of your card. So let's try and draw the Christmas tree. How would you do that? If you want to pause the video and have a look at, maybe you have a Christmas tree in your house, or maybe you can look on Google, maybe you can search an image of a Christmas tree. Otherwise, just imagine, I think we've all seen Christmas trees before. So it's like a pine tree. So mine's very simple. I love this because all of our Christmas trees will be different. Now my Christmas tree, I've drawn the tree, but you can see the stump of the tree. Like you see a bit of the trunk at the bottom, and it's in a pot. My Christmas tree is in a pot, a round pot. I wonder if you have room to make a round pot. How would you do a round pot? Okay, so I've drawn a Christmas tree. You can see a little bit of the trunk of the tree and a small round pot at the bottom. I can't show you what I've drawn. Okay, the next thing, on my tree, I have, at the very top of the tree, I have a very small star at the top of the tree. A very small star. Ooh, wonder what your star will look like. Okay, I've drawn a very small star at the top of my tree, and on the edges of my tree I have Christmas baubles. Christmas baubles, round circles which will look like spheres or baubles. You know Christmas baubles? They're like the balls that hang on the tree, the decorations. So on the edge of every part of my Christmas tree, I have a round circle, which will be my Christmas baubles. Christmas balls, you could call them. I love the word bauble. Can you say bauble? Bauble. Sorry, Christmas baubles. So I've drawn my Christmas baubles, and I'm going to decorate the baubles now. On one bauble, you can choose which bauble you want to decorate. On one bauble, I have a love heart. Okay, because I think at Christmas time or any festival that you celebrate with your family, there's always a lot of togetherness and love, and that's a really beautiful part of celebrations. So I would love heart on one. On another bauble, I have a star, but this star looks like a crisscross kind of pattern. So what would a crisscross kind of star look like? Okay. On another bauble, I have a zigzag that goes through the middle. A zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Zigzag that goes through the middle of the bauble. On another bauble, how many instructions, Miss Mika? On another bauble, okay, so I have 6 baubles. You might have more. That means you get to do 3 things. I didn't explain that well. So anyway, on another bauble, I have stripy lines. It's a stripy lined bauble. On my another bauble, I have spots all over it. Spots, 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 spots. Lots and lots of spots. And on my final bauble, this is the 6th bauble, the last bauble. On the last bauble, I have wiggly lines. Wiggly lines on my bauble. Okay, so I had 6 baubles. First bauble was a heart, so you can check your drawing. Second bauble was the crisscross star. Third bauble was the zigzag through the middle. Fourth bauble was lines, I had lots of lines. Fifth bauble was the spotty bauble, lots of spots. And the 6th bauble had the wiggly lines through it. Okay, I think one more instruction before we do a reveal of our drawings is on my tree I have tinsel. And this tinsel is kind of zigzagging down the whole tree. So what would tinsel look like? How would you make your tinsel look? Can you hear my pencil moving? Can you hear this? Can you hear those? It's like... So what kind of lines would that be? What would my tinsel pencil lines be? Okay, so I'm coloring that in now. Okay, don't spend too long. My final little bit here. Okay, we've got our tinsel drawn on the tree. I'll give you a few more moments to finish your tinsel. Looking good. My tree looks good. Does your tree look good? A little bit more. Tinsel on my tree. And then the pot, if you drew a pot on the bottom of your Christmas tree, the pot has stripes around it. And these stripes don't go straight, they kind of curve like a little smile. So there might be 3 stripes on my pot that kind of curve like this. Just a little smile. And I'm giving you that instruction because if you curve your lines, you will notice that maybe it makes your pot look a little bit more round. Isn't that clever? Just that 3D line effect. That's a trick that I learnt in art school, okay, when I'm drawing 3D. So I've got that there. I have my tree finished. Shall we do a reveal? I'll give you 1 more minute. Finish off your little lines on your pot, tinsel on your tree, all those baubles, and the little star at the top of the tree. That's my star. Little star. Okay, I'm gonna reveal. Drum roll. Christmas card tree reveal. Can you see it? That's it there. That's what it looks like. I have the love heart bauble, the crisscross star. This is the zigzag through the middle, my stripy bauble, spotty bauble, wiggly line bauble. You can see the stripes on the pot and all that squiggly tinsel on your tree. See the tiny star? I wonder what yours look like. Very cool, everybody. And now you have more space that you could write a message to someone, maybe your teacher or a friend from school, and write a beautiful message telling them how cool they are and to have a wonderful Christmas. You could definitely draw more things in there. Well done for the drawing game, everybody. I hope you had fun. Thanks, everyone.